in the one time is kind of like, oh yeah, it's crazy. So it'd be a matter of, can he go do it again, or can he repeat it? And
yeah, it's interesting. I mean, even with the early movie, I don't know what we sold compared to like if I were touring in a place as opposed to people that came out to go to the theaters. I know it. Well, I don't think it was close, but I do know that I had a lot of friends who were like, dude, I haven't been to the movie theater in 8 years, 10 years, right?
Yeah.
I had a lot of people who went to the movie theaters by themselves, dude. We had one video of a dude, he sent it in, he went to the movie theater, nobody else was in the theater, right? He ends up watching, what was this dude's name? I gotta find it, we'll put it in. He ends up just taking his shirt off and sitting around watching the movie by himself, relaxing. He was the only guy in there. Watch the whole thing by himself. This dude, I think it's like, it was this guy, it's like this like Latino guy, he's at work and he's like, bro, I'm freaking tired, but I wanna go see this movie maybe, I don't know. And then you see him walking, he's like, nobody's even here. And then like 10 minutes later, he's like, I guess I'll just enjoy myself. And I don't know what happened after that. I mean, we know he had the shirt off and watched it. Oh yeah, this is him right here, dude. This is the guy. Can you pull it up?
Man, I just got off of work. I got this movie I'm trying to go watch.
Vote for a mouse.
Dude, I don't feel like doing shit, to be honest. But look, I still made it in this but look, check it out. There ain't nobody in this bitch, bro. I'm out to myself, cuz.
Select your hero.
Champion makes buying Windows easy.
He just took it.
And he had to set the phone up somewhere and do this. That's kind of a vibe, though, dude. That's him right there. Golden cheeseburger right there. Golden _cheeseburger. Shout out him. Being a hard worker, went to catch the
I've
movie.
never even thought about wanting to take your shirt off. I think people either don't or do want to take their shirt off.
Yeah.
I'm a not. I don't want to take my shirt off, but I mean, if someone wants to, buddy, they want to.
Oh, we know a guy.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we know a guy. Yeah, sometimes I wish we'd have tried to go in more theaters, but
going to
taking your shirt off. But going what?
Going to the theater alone, man, that like pretty great. That's something you do a lot as a comic on the road. You can hit some, you get some movies.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Have you ever had someone come sit right next to you? I've been like by myself or like maybe one other comic, and then 2 more people walking next to the seats in front of us.
And what do you do?
I'll move.
Yeah.
Or I'll sit there and just be angry during the whole movie.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Oh, dude.
Why would you sit right? Just go sit. It's empty. Just go sit like somewhere else up.
But here's the thing, though. If you sit too far away from that person, you think they feel kind of left out.
Still can't believe I get to work with a real cowboy. What's it like in the American West?
I'm one that doesn't.
Blizzards and dirt. Far as the eye can see.
Of course, near someone in a dark theater that you don't know.
That sounds amazing.
Yes.
I think you gotta have space. I mean, I would sit like when you go with a buddy. Like we don't sit next to each other. You have that empty seat.
Thank you.
Yeah.
When we went to Kevin James' movie, you and I sat next to each other and we kept a seat between us.
We kept a seat between us.
Like civilized people.
Yeah. We were normal.
Yeah.
And we enjoyed the movie.
Oh yeah, it was good, dude.
Yeah.
Like Beetlejuice. You ever been in a movie? You ever see that guy Beetlejuice?
From Stern?
We called him up. We offered him money.
How's that for sound therapy?
This is what he said.
Enemy spotted.
Where are you gonna release the money?
And just from there, it was
so hard.
Yeah, we're gonna send you a show.
You know, America's 250th birthday is coming up. Ooh, that's going to be a big cake. Now, who's even going to blow out the candles, I wonder? Probably maybe Thomas Jefferson will come down from the clouds. Maybe Dixie Ross. I don't know, somebody. iconic drink. I'm talking about Mountain Dew. Yep. American drink. From the beginnings in the foothills of Tennessee. Yeah, that's where they started. To the biggest 4th of July yet, the refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew is a perfect companion to your American drink. Listen. And you know, I get that taste of Mountain Dew in me and it just, it just makes my ankles start talking to each other. Enjoy the refreshing kick of Mountain Dew, an American original. Tasting great since 48. 1948, that's when it began. Look for American Dew limited time packaging or find it in stores near you at mountaindew.com. That's mountaindew.com. You know, in the past, I've been hesitant to invest. I'll have to buy it. That's who I am. You know, and a lot of times in the past, I didn't know enough about investing. I didn't feel like I could do it. It felt like it was too much to learn. So let's focus on where our money is today. Acorns is the financial wellness app that cares about where your money is going tomorrow. Acorns is a smart way to give your money a chance to grow. If I could go back in time, that's one thing I would do. I'd plant that money early. With Acorns, it's easy. You can sign up and use it, and you can start automatically investing your spare money. Even if all you got is spare change, that's it. Sign up now and join the over 14 million all-time customers who have already saved and invested over $27 billion with Acorns. Plus, Acorns will boost your new account with a $20 bonus investment. Offer available at acorns.com/Theo. That's ACORNS.com/Theo to get your $20 bonus investment today. Hey, I'm taking Acorns. Here to competition body. So yeah, I think it's different getting people to go to theaters. It's kind of a throwback.
Yeah, I think you're heading more towards that kind of stuff with experience. I mean, you're seeing people get you're seeing a lot of things. Netflix House. You're seeing a lot of things where they want to experience.
Netflix House, you're saying? What is it?
Yeah, Netflix is doing they're starting to build these Netflix houses.
Which are like movie theaters.
No, it's like they would have John Wick, and they would have like I went to one, like there you go. Like, so it's like all your favorite Netflix shows, and you get to interact with it in some way.
Oh, but you can also watch the shows in the place?
No, I don't. You're not watching them. You're just like a Squid Game. They have like a Squid Game thing you can go through, and then so you go in and you spend the night or day, and you just get to interact with your favorite show, Stranger Things. You get to go through a Stranger Things set or play a little game and this kind of thing. I believe live experiences are going to go. That's where it's at. That's why I think stand-up comics are in a terrific spot.
Remember what we're fighting for.
You can't AI a live performance.
Right.
And you can do hologram and that kind of stuff, but
well, yeah, we're the only place. I mean, what else even outside of stand-up comedy? Where else are people even outside of like pastors at churches? I'm trying to think, or reverends or preachers or rabbis or people like outside of those people, you know, musicians, but you kind of know what you're getting because it's like their song.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think of where else is there, like I guess.
I think you don't know what's influenced with what. So like even if there's songs or if they're singing or whatever it is, I mean I would think, you know, some folk music like that. You're gonna have to have stuff like that where you're like straight up, you know, there's nothing added to it. It's gonna be a very big, spectacular spectacle show. You're gonna have to go either super big, or you're gonna have to be, I think, like stand-up, where it's just you, me, we're talking to a crowd, and there's nothing in the middle.
Here they come.
Right. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like there's not a place where you go to get pure voice anymore. There's not that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not refined or it's not overly produced.
It's the most authentic. That's why I hope young entertainers, I hope stand-up comics that are getting into it, get into it, and they get in there and create an act, and because you're going to be the only place you know, essentially where you could maybe be actually hearing a real person. Preacher is a good example too, like where you're gonna, you know, have straight on, like, I want to see the person, you know, because there's so much that people don't trust. Where you're like, I just want to see the person. I want to see the person talking.
Yeah.
I want
the truth. I want
humanity, like that I could touch that person.
right. And I want what they really believe. I feel like.
Yeah.
Like with humor, I think at the base of a lot of our humor, I think a lot of it. I mean, sometimes you're joking around, but some of your true laurels are in there. Like these are some of my, you know, like some. We all have a backbone of stuff that's in there.
Yeah, who you are. Like, yeah, I mean, I think unless you're like a one-liner guy or something.
Right,
like
and
that,
it's hard to really know.
But who you are is going to be kind of, you know,
Somewhat in there.
yeah.
Because it's hard to get like a true like, okay, what does this person think, and are they just speaking directly to me without a lot of influence? It's like pastors, comedians. I'm not putting us in some special space or anything. I'm just saying, oh, here you go.
Yeah. Teachers or professors, but I mean, like, look, it's.
But teachers, some of that stuff is kind of like they have to follow a curriculum.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, when somebody's tickling you, that's when you have to tell the truth. Think about that.
A tickler?
If not the tickler's a creep or whatever.
Yeah.
But the person, if you're being tickled, you ever try to lie to somebody while they're tickling you? It's impossible. Impossible.
Yeah. Maybe I'll be up there.
It's impossible. That's why when I see all this waterboarding and torture or whatever, and all this horrible stuff they're doing to people, sometimes I'm like, dude.
Tickle. Yeah, get in there.
Unleash them.
Get under their arm. I don't know.
Unleash them crawdads on somebody and you'll get it.
Grab
Try
their thigh right there.
Dude. Bro, where were you? This is RJFK. Where were you? People, you always knew you could get tickled like this, right? You knew that, right? And even if there's a chubby kid and you grab that little donut around his midsection and just shake the freaking truth out of his little thick ass or whatever. Sorry, edit that. But when somebody did that to you, how shocked were you? I didn't know that. When somebody did that.
Yeah, I remember, like, I used to do it to my daughter, too. Like, you'd grab their leg there and then just be like, well, don't smile. Don't smile. Don't, you know, and then, Yeah, that's right. Tickling, maybe it's going to be a big, it'll come back, you know? But you need ticklers. So then where are you going to do that in a safe...
We'll probably get government-issued ticklers, and those people are going to be...
Yeah.
We've already...
They're not going to try. It's not going to be...
Yeah, they're not going to be trying.
You're going to have to be digging into their fingers more. Like, because you're like, dude, you're not even trying. Like, you go, here, give me your hand. And then you have to do it. And then you're like,
you're going to be leaning more towards it. Dude, that's like... That's so funny, bro. You're so funny, dude. That's like, dude, that's like those people sometimes at work like, I'm the city, like a city, I'm like a liaison to the city, and they segue around the town sometimes.
Yeah.
But dude, sometimes those people, like one time we were trying to get information and the lady was running from us. She like couldn't get her thing to stop or whatever. So she would pass by, but you had to ask her really fast because she was going. And then another time, the guy's, he's got stuck or whatever, like in right-hand pattern or whatever. He called it right-hand pattern. It's like it's in a right-hand pattern. He's just sitting there, just glitching like in a circle.
Like just going in circles.
Yes, and we're trying to like, you know, we're just trying to ask.
Like, where's the monument?
Yeah, it's just like, dude, we're talking about Paul Revere, and he just kept dodging us.
Yeah. Where's Daniel Boone's house? And it's just,
Yeah, dude. We're like, look, dude, we heard Harriet Tubman ate ice cream around here. Can you just
tell me?
Yes.
Heard Davy Crockett.
Yeah, we heard Davy Crockett and Betty Crocker actually hooked up around here.
They were around the same time.
They had to have met.
They had to have met. The barrier's they would at least know. Davy Crockett was talked about a lot. Way more than
Yeah, now it's a Travis Scott.
Yeah, it is. And Davy Crockett. I thought Davy Crockett here's what I would feel going off of nothing. Davy Crockett was, when I was growing up,
Going here.
and I think Daniel Boone came in and started overshadowing.
Check out the enemy.
Davy Crockett was
Enemy here.
look at it. This still person had a...
I feel like he had a gun. Like one of those cool guns. 6 years? Yeah. No, like, rifle, but like, bring him up. real 19th century American frontiersmen and politicians. Betty Crocker was created in 1921. Not a real person. So that's tough.
Solid, I'm here.
But they
I
were
can hear you.
around.
So she was a catfish, basically, which she probably.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's maybe the original catfish.
Betty Crocker.
Yeah.
To me.
He kept going. What's up with Betty Crocker?
Just like Betty Crocker, please.
Did him and Daniel Boone know each other?
Crockett grew up in East Tennessee, where he gained a reputation for instant and storytelling.
Yeah.
He was made a colonel in the militia of Lawrence County.
He opposed many of the policies of President Andrew Jackson, where I'm from, Old Hickory, which is named after Andrew Jackson. So
He was elected to Congress. I didn't even know he was a congressman. In 1836, he took part in the Texas Revolution and died at the Battle of the Alamo. That's why he fights the Alamo.
yes, the Alamo.
Enemy turret down.
Crockett became famous during his lifetime for larger-than-life exploits popularized by stage plays and almanac. After his death, he continued incredible acts of philanthropy.
Let the kitsune guide you.
Let's go game probably our grandparents or great-grandparents probably heard more about them.
They did. And then we heard about Crocker. Yep. And then maybe the creeps come out and say what he
Business started pushing Boone.
I like when they're like, it's like he was going around. They go, they were stuff back then, dude.
Time to get
They go
covered.
in the general area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And then if he was like, I was born in,
Like mending a shadow.
and you're like, oh yeah, it's around.
That counts.
That counts.
Yeah, dude, he showed up in the springtime.
Check out
He
the
grew up in a
enemy's
Quaker
turret.
farming family. He became famous for his woodcrafts, hunting, and long-range exploration. His name was Western Frontier. Huh. Pretty cool, man.
Everybody was kind of an explorer, you know, because it was. I mean, I know that, like I'm saying, those guys did great. But I bet there was a lot of guys that were like, yeah, definitely built it. Every step I took was like brain and stuff.
Yeah, you were just like a Magellan. Anybody, dude, if you got a pair of running shoes, you were a
Time
Magellan.
to try again.
Oh yeah.
You were Christopher Columbus. Imagine when
If you
those.
had Hokas back then, I mean, come on.
We're
Dude,
here to be heard.
you would be above Daniel Boone.
You were sponsored by the Spanish at that point.
I'll turn it up.
He came up that way. Dude, that's the way you came up, and they were like, we didn't see that.
Yeah.
This guy came through. Yeah.
It is kind of crazy because there was also a time where there were more wood, right? Anytime there was woods, you were an explorer. Anytime that has a lot to do with exploration because there was more woods, there's like less numbers. So like yeah,
Enemy here.
I don't think you have a choice. I think you just did. But yeah, I think I could. I like exploring. I would like to find trying to really see like what's the path, the best way to go. That's retarded. There's not much left exploring. You know, you see like those untouched tribes. And you're like, some of them things. And so, I know in Alaska, because they talk about Bigfoot, and like in Alaska, there's like so much land and stuff, like in with woods. And you go up to Washington, it's like got the most trees.
yeah, people don't even
It's you can't. There's so much.
But I can go see for 2 years.
Oh yeah, you could. I mean, there's. If Bigfoot's real, it's like it would be easy for Bigfoot to hide
Up there.
up there.
That's a good point. Whereas, yeah, like in other places like Modesto, it'd be tougher, or, you know, up in like North
Lucio,
Atlanta or something like
have
that.
you ever
Those
been
are
Would
in
be
lyrics
yeah.
before?
Bigfoot's gonna get seen.
I've dabbled a
Oh,
bit.
dude, in
What's up?
Atlanta, Bigfoot's gonna
I was
be
wondering
at
if
the
you would
club,
look at
probably.
it.
Yeah,
At the
Actually, I'm
club,
gonna work on it a
for
bit
sure,
more.
dude.
yeah.
People would have him feature on their albums in Atlanta.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just yeah. Come up and talk.
Yeah, you don't think Ludacris is gonna have Bigfoot pull up?
Yeah. Why would you not? You have access to him. yeah.
Man,
You
there's
probably don't gotta pay him. Probably food. I don't even know.
for sure clean salmon. I'm thinking Also, yeah.
Plain simple. He's
This is my
doing that.
favorite part.
And then he
Also-
drops a.
But they're gonna push that narrative on him that he's like a person of color. Too.
Kneel to this beat.
Yeah.
Like he has to show up. And he
Yeah.
has to do that. Like he has to like grab on track. Like, show up.
He has to go to stuff and
Even do a diamond or whatever that place is. Whatever exotic world there.
Oh yeah. One of them they got in trouble.
Yeah, a lot of but they found glyphosate there on some of the women.
I'm always crazy how open they are about talking about that. The NBA. They talk about going to those clubs, and there's no like, we feel like there's someone that's like, some people are a little quiet.
Right, like a lot. Everything else is like, hey, don't talk about that. Talk about politics. Be like Kyrie Irving. Yeah, don't express himself. But if it comes to strip club,
Then please, say it all.
then
Yeah.
share it.
Magic City, that's the one they just got in trouble about.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, because the Hawks used Magic City Night, which is where they would go.
And this is similar. I guess Magic City Night is that similar to the trade at all?
It's along the lines. It's what we were going for.
I love that. How did you make that happen with and then also secondarily do that in theaters you guys open?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not positive. I think it's like that. I think it's, but it's it's like meeting. We've met like AMC, that did that, had a Regal, Cinemark, Cineplex. Like you just kind of go to them and like they're in the same business. I always say this, I'm in the ticket selling business. We're in the ticket selling business. We sell tickets. So it's you kind of take stuff out of like, the hands of Hollywood. Like that's my relationship with the audience. Buy tickets. We're all on the same page. They want people coming to theaters. I want them to come see the movie I made, and so then I think there's ways around it, and now we're in such a new world where you start meeting people, and like everybody just wants their business to go. I think everybody took it for granted. That's just what it was. Growing up, you just then once all the streaming stuff, then they go hard into that, years, and now you're getting back to seeing the parents on the phone all the time. And so then it's like, I think every time I draw my I thought this city had crime, and I was wrong.
Yeah, dude.
Leave it way out of your pocket, back pocket.
Oh, when my phone goes off, dude. Sometimes I used to wet the bed and I would be like an adult, which was the saddest part of it.